Hey fam, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. Folks, Congressman Elijah Cummings, the chair of the House Oversight Committee, says he may be calling current Donald Trump organization executives and the children of Donald Trump to testify before his committee. When they do, they will paint a very damaging portrait of Trump or take the fifth. Not a good look either way. Of course, all of this was as a result of yesterday's testimony of Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, who pretty much put him on blast and talked about his illegal ways and how he has run the organization and even the criminal acts he is actually engaged in as president. Yesterday was lots of drama, where even yet Congressman Mark Meadows of North Carolina, bringing out basically his black lawn jockey, Lynne Patton, Trump's black friend, who's a party planner, who's now an executive in HUD, to basically prove he isn't racist. Well, that didn't sit too well with Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence of Detroit. Here's what she said yesterday.
I just want to put on the record, as being a black American and having endured the public comments of racism from the sitting president, as being a black person, I can only imagine what's being said in private. And to prop up one member of our entire race of black people and say that that nullifies that is totally insulting. And in this environment of expecting a president to be inclusive and to look at his administration speaks volume.
Joining us right now, Brenda Lawrence from Capitol Hill. Congresswoman, how you doing? We're not, folks, we can't hear her, so let me know when we have her audio. Now talk again.
Hello, how are you?
There we go. All right, then. Okay. There we go. So, first of all, yesterday was pretty crazy. You had a little crying Mark Meadows. You had, of course, him, like I said, with a lawn jockey, Lynne Patton. That's what it looked like, her standing right next to him as the black prop. And you and the other black members of that committee were not happy at all with what transpired yesterday.
You know, I when it was happening, I was sitting there saying, is this really happening? Did that just happen? And no one said anything, as if it was normal. And so I was really, I couldn't hold it in. And someone told me, I've had a few of my white friends call me and said, we don't like being called a racist. I said, well, don't do racist things. The fact that you could bring a single black person and use her as a prop. We have never, since I've been in Congress, and all the times that I've been following congressional hearings, I've never seen a human being used as a prop. That was inappropriate. It did not meet our rules. And then to say because her father was from Alabama, then therefore she's an expert on race relations, and because if she speaks, it is. I just had such a hard time stomaching that. And so my grandmother used to tell me something. She said, as a black woman in America, Brenda, you're going to spend the majority of your life forgiving people and educating people when it comes to racism. And I just hope that that was a teachable moment for that body. And I'm so many people have responded, so I don't think I was the only one that felt that way.
Also, we also dealt with, Republicans refusing to deal with the acts of Donald Trump. They wanted to basically tear apart Michael Cohen, which I totally get. But this is the same guy who was the attorney for Donald Trump all of these years. And so they didn't care about the illegal acts. They didn't care about all the lying. They want to say, Michael Cohen, you're a liar. But yeah, but a liar was working for a liar, and the liar he worked for had him lying to protect him.
Yes. And, you know, remember, a broke clock is right twice a day. And I can tell you, Cohen came across as being very transparent. I lied. I have supported a man that did not treat people fairly, that he's a racist, a crook, and that he was very transparent. I'm no saint. And even when Miss Patton they were saying that this woman was an African American and would she work for a racist? And he said no more than I should have as a victim of Holocaust. So I mean, it was amazing to me that you're going to whitewash all of those comments that Cohen said that the president said in private. Pretty much was what he says in public. I mean, the S-hole comment about Black African countries, he said publicly. He has publicly called Black football players SOBs. He has disrespected Maxine Waters. He has disrespected Farica Wilson and called them names. And, you know, I wasn't shocked. And everyone knows that the man has racist behavior and tendencies, and his language is hurtful. That if you are brown and from Mexico, you're a rapist and you're a killer automatically. So, I mean, the Republicans spent that whole hearing defending Donald Trump. They couldn't hear a word that Cohen said because their objective was to defend and deflect for Donald Trump. And we'll never get the checks and balances we're supposed to have in Congress and that we take an oath for. They do not work for Donald Trump. I scream it. You work for the people, and you're not doing the work.
Well, now the question is this here, and that is, do you want to see the Trump Organization associates and his children before the committee you sit on, the House Oversight Committee, to answer the questions that Michael Cohen laid out yesterday, some explosive charges?
If we truly are going to do the checks and balances, as uncomfortable as it sounds to bring the president's children, he has brought his children to the White House, made them federal government employees. He has repeatedly, in every story, used his son to perform tasks that has been deemed illegal. Do we have the right to ask the questions? Yes. If his children were not part of his administration, that would be off limits. I'm pretty strong on keeping family out of this. But he has positioned his children as policymakers, as part of our government, which makes them clearly a point of interest when it comes to getting the facts and the answers in this investigation. All
right, Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence of Michigan, we appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. You have a great one.
All right, likewise. Chat soon, folks. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. We talked about the whole issue of getting healthy and well in 2019. Many folks are trying different reasons, different ways of doing it. One of the things that I did starting the year off was with the Dherbs full body cleanse. It was a great doing. It lasted 20 days, all fruit, nuts, and vegetables. And look, like I say, it was an easy way for me to be able to do it. A little tough the first few days, but also have a drink, a lot more water. All about getting stronger, getting healthier, and you have different reasons. Look, for me, it's all about getting ready for a golf season. That's what's important to me. I don't give a damn about the beach, and so I'm trying. Scott ain't got no golf game, so that's why he don't want to even have this conversation. Scott ain't got a beach game. You know that. Scott gonna wear that suit on the beach. All right, y'all. So out there, we want to deal with the toxicity, excessive eating, processed foods, fried foods, and all of that. What you can do is, of course, try the Dherbs full body cleanse. They have 27 different cleanses you can actually try as well. So we want you to do is, we want you to go to, folks, go to Dherbs.com, Dherbs.com. Use the promo code ROLAND when you check out. You can also call 1-866-DHERBS, 1-866-4-DHERBS, 1-866-4-DHERBS. And again, use the promo code ROLAND. Like I said, they got 27 different cleansers you can try, and also weight loss systems after you go through the cleanse as well. And so we certainly want to thank them for being a partner here on Roland Martin Unfiltered. So again, Dherbs.com or call 1-866-4-DHERBS. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.